What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about each and every one of the new field phenoms added to College Football 25 Ultimate Team. Maybe the most exciting card today is Nick Nash, who I will get into talking about here in a little bit. Another maybe budget-ish wide receiver for you guys to pick up. We got a lot of new cards added to the game, including a kicker in the game. I don't know. We'll talk about it though. Obviously headlined by the LTD Dylan Gabriel, who is a lefty. We'll see if lefty quarterbacks have some promise this year or not by how good Dillon Gabriel is. As we do dive into it today, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 10,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate all of your guys' recent support. Antoine Power Ryland up first, only 80 speed at that left end position. Bad block shed, bad power move, bad finesse move. My question is, what is this card doing for you on the field? I don't understand how he is an 85 overall. You could honestly have told me this card is an 82 overall and I would have believed it. I mean, genuinely, I don't see what this card does on the field whatsoever. Not worth your pickup whatsoever. If you get this card, I would sell him as soon as possible. And I'm not hating on him, but the way they made that card is really rough. Jalen Husky up next, 83 speed, 84 acceleration, 85 man coverage. If you do play man coverage, he's probably okay. The speed does worry me. 83 speed is not great. But again, man coverage wise, for 18,000 coins, he's not the worst. He's not the worst. He's not the worst. Better than a guy like TJ Crandall, better than a guy like Humphrey. And I gotta keep in the back of my mind that he is a budget card. Denzel Burke's 50K. Obviously, Denzel Burke's gonna blow that card out of the water. But if you do need a corner and you are really balling on a budget, Husky's okay. Just wish he was a little bit quicker. That's all we get for our 85s. Is just those two cards. We don't even see any 86s. We skip right to 87s. Nick Nash, 86 speed, 85 catch, good catch of traffic, decent route runner. To me, is he worth over 100,000 coins? Probably not. But if he is right around that, oh my gosh, for 48,000 coins, sign me up. One of the best value cards in the entire game is going to be this Nick Nash card. And if you get him, I definitely would run him. I mean, again, I don't see how you pass up on this card for his price. Genuinely, it makes absolutely no sense why this card is 48,000 coins. If you are not running Nick Nash in this game, all I can genuinely say is I don't know what you're doing, because this card for this price is an absolute steal. And he might even get cheaper. And if he does, again, buy Nick Nash, a stud for that price. Is he as good as like Jimmy Horn? No. But it is tough to run budget wide receivers. Nick Nash gives you guys some hope. Jordan Seaton up next, pass protector. Colorado got an offensive lineman? Shedeur Sanders would never let that happen the way he speaks on his offensive lineman. Anyways, this card, decent at that left tackle position. Again, gonna be really cheap today, 60,000 coins. If you are in need of a left tackle, it doesn't get much better than Jordan Seaton for his price. If you do like to pass the ball. Now, if you like to run the ball, Seaton doesn't really fit what you want at that respective position, but really good in pass pro. Definitely a card that could be really solid for you guys to pick up. Right outside linebacker, Whit Weeks. What? What a weird name, Whit Weeks. Interesting enough. Here's the deal with Whit Weeks. He is going to play really good in coverage. Really good. But I don't like this card because he doesn't get after the passer. He's not overly fast. I don't like him. Even a guy like Harold Perkins walks circles around Whit Weeks. And that's just my unbiased opinion. If you want to pick this card up, that's fine. He's still going to be good in pass coverage. But I'm telling you right now, Harold Perkins is definitely better than this card. Now, I'm going to buy this card training-wise, seeing if their prices are nerfed, because I do know the 87s have went down a little bit in quick sell value, but he quick sells for 3,300 training. So if you want the cheapest training in the game, Whit Weeks probably is your guy. Outside of training purposes, I do not recommend picking Whit Weeks up whatsoever. Card to me is the definition of mid. Now we get to our 89. Shaun Dolac, 89 overall. Definitely excited to see what this card really does get into in the game. I've kind of seen his speed already, and I'm excited about it. Does come with 89 tackling, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, good hit power. Block shed's not great, which does worry me a little bit, but solid in man coverage as well as zone coverage. This is your best middle linebacker in the game, and it's not particularly close. Now, is he worth 600,000 coins? No, I'm never going to sit up here. He's not an LTD and say he's worth 600,000 coins. But I will say he is your best middle linebacker in the game. And honestly, I don't even think it's particularly close. Like, the difference between him and a guy like, I think Preston Wilson is the next best, who I personally have, is quite large. But 600,000 coins is actually ridiculous to spend on a middle linebacker. Then we see a right guard, another pass protector, and you're not going to get much better at the right guard position. Good strength, great pass protection, run blocking, not ideal, and we see that a lot. A lot of these offensive linemen are going to be really good at one thing, not great at the other, but he's still not the worst. Price-wise, I'd wait for him to go under 300,000 coins if you do want him. He is, again, not bad, but I do not want you guys to spend a bunch of coins on offensive linemen right now. Then we see LTD Dylan Gabriel, who is going to be ridiculously expensive. Now, I'm not going to hate on Dillon Gabriel at all in this video because his stats look absolutely elite. Genuinely, his stats look elite. There's nothing bad looking at this card that I can really say. His 80 carrying really does scare me a little bit. I don't know how impactful that's going to be to the card. I feel like quarterbacks fumble no matter what anyways. But Dillon Gabriel is really solid. Good speed, good throw power, good accuracy. Does throw a tight spiral, is clutch. You guys can see all of these things on the database on CFB Fan. I believe if lefties are not broken, he's going to be your best quarterback in the game. Now, if lefties are broken, I'm going to tell you guys to stay very clear of Dillon Gabriel. But it's going to be kind of an interesting thing. Is Dillon Gabriel broken because he's a lefty or not? That's kind of the discussion that needs to be had. If he's not broken, can maybe run him. But I mean, I do believe lefties are just troublesome in the game right now. So, in my opinion, what cards are worth picking up today from this Field Phenom set? Well, let's talk about it. I think probably the most worth it pickup today is the wide receiver that we got. I genuinely believe this card, for his specific price, is one of the best value cards in the entire game. 47,000 coins. I know you guys might be like, Ty, that's a little too much. I don't want to spend that. Look, you're not going to find a much better, option at that specific price than that card. He's going to be similar to Jimmy Horn. Not as good, but I'm saying like, where is everybody should be running the card, genuinely. This right guard is fine for a pass protector. I don't have any issues with him at all. And again, if you want to run him, you absolutely can. As far as all these other cards, I wouldn't buy these cards. I don't like weeks. As far as, on the offensive side of the ball, again, the wide receiver is probably my favorite card from today's drop. If you do want to get Seaton, wait a little bit. Price should go down throughout today. But this wide receiver is definitely, in my opinion, your best value. Maybe story of the week card in the entire game. Is that crazy to say? These other prices are going way down. So, if you have remained patient with your coins, I'll talk about it in a separate video. Today is a perfect day to buy some of these Team of the Week cards. I mean, Brown for under 75,000 coins, ridiculous. Porter for under 175 is ridiculous. Starks for 105 might be the best value card in the entire game. I know I've said that quite a bit, but these cards are really good for their specific value. Definitely don't hate them whatsoever. You can run them and have a lot of success. Now, as far as Dillon Gabriel, not worth his price. And I'll stick true to that. He is not worth his price. Now, with that being said, if you want to pick up this card, see what he does, you absolutely can. But I'm telling you, he is not worth the price. And yeah, that's basically all I can say about Dillon Gabriel. If you want him, you better snipe him for way cheaper because I foresee his price going way down in the next couple of days. That's going to wrap it up for my video today. I need you guys to let me know down below in the comments who are you guys hyped to pick up today. For me, I'm going to remain patient, but I like balling on a budget, and that wide receiver is a guy that definitely catches my eye. As far as Dillon Gabriel, I'd like to get him to do a gameplay, maybe even tomorrow, but we'll see. His price is absolutely absurd. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.